everyone, it's Lady Mel, and sorry I've been away for so long, but I've been in like a funk and just needed to take a break, and now I'm back. I finished Hideyoshi's route, and I've also finished Motonari Mori's route and Yukimura, so they're not on here. But now we're gonna pick our next Ikémen Sengoku romance choice, and I made a wheel choice since I cannot decide. And I don't like doing what I did before, where I just tap the arrow so many times and I kept landing on somebody who didn't have a route yet. So here we go. Let's see who we get to play. Of course, I get him! I put him back on the wheel, and this is who I get. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun! Okay, and here we are. We're gonna start his route. First, let's see a little bit about this guy. Callous and vengeful, known as the Avenging Monk. How shall I make you cry? Which I think is weird. A monk who holds a deep resentment for Nobunaga. There's no end to the lengths he would go to exact his revenge. Though he knows it's a futile act, he always clasps his hands in prayer after offing an opponent. Yeah. So from what we know, like in Act 1, this was like the big bad, as far as I know. But a lot of people say, like, in his route, he's really sweet. Okay, not too surprised. Anyone who's kind of a jerkwad in all other routes but their own. Okay. Very little is known about him. You would willingly approach a demon. How foolish. And I think, as I recall, Kennyo's not even his real name. Yes, I want to. I want to know. I got 10 hearts. Have you no sense?
私に何の用だ。怯えるならば近づかなければよいもの。
Huh. Okay. I'm wondering how the MC is gonna even interact with this guy, because I've only seen her so far. Her interactions have been like very, very few.
使っていない物語券がある。続きを読んでみてはどうだ。
And I will change the wallpaper eventually. Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens. I won't let you down. I'll survive my time here and make it back to the present. Nobunaga took my chin in his hand, raising my eyes to his. That, plus his smile, made me wonder if I wasn't his new plaything. I plan to take very good care of you, Kennyo. Wow, maybe I should have asked you not to let me down. Well, because I'm losing faith fast. She's really, gosh, she's so funny. Like, there's some things that even I can never think of that she thinks of. Not a toy. Oh! Are you sure you should have done that? Are we gonna anger Hideyoshi? Like, how dare you offend my husband? like, bruh, chill. Man, Hideyoshi got a lot angrier than that when, in his own route. At least in the beginning. wondered if I hadn't been a LaRue, seeing as he's top lord and all, but nobody meant it. I'm nothing to him. Except his lucky charm. Like a toy, or at least like a kid he's begrudgingly allowed to sit at the adults' table. Oh, wow, he just, like, yeah, okay, go. And conversation of yes men. How hard is it to find someone who's polite and knows how to listen? Before I go, my lord, can I hear what my job as Chatelaine entails? Or should I make it up as I go along? You were spared once by our Lord's graciousness. Learn to watch your tongue. As for an answer to your question, the maids will tell you what to do. And you're a sweetheart. You're the only one who's, like, nice, regardless. Do know where I will be by later if you still find you're having trouble. At least I know they intend to let me work. So, gosh, I wonder what her interactions are going to be around them, since this is Kennyo's route. I don't want to play into their image of me as some spoiled child either. Yes. Let's see. Is it Masamune? No! It's this guy. Are we done being interrupted by that wife? Don't we have an actual important business to talk about? Oh, God, you're a dick. Like, out, woman. Screw you! Not yet. We were about to go over several suspects. Herself included. And despite Iyasu's desire to usher you out, feel free to stay if you have information to share. Do you? She was the first one to get to Nobunaga-sama. Yeah? Yes, who did you see? I'm getting reminded of a tiger looking at his prey. And it's not just him. Everyone was staring at me waiting. I felt like my fate hung in the balance. Is she gonna keep her mouth shut, or is she actually gonna say something? Here I thought things were tense before, but this is completely different. An assassin had tried to kill the most powerful man in the land, and these men would do anything to hunt him down. If you recall something, share it now. Yes, what did you see? Yes, you did run away, and eventually met up not only with Sasuke, but before that, you ran into Kennyo! Oh, she remembers his name. Okay. Need to ask if he or Sasuke were the ones responsible. Then there's other men I met. Knight the monk in the forest. Of course. How tall is this guy? He gives me like super tall vibes. At the time, I was thinking of everyone and anyone as a potential enemy, and he was tall, like the attacker was. He was the only one who didn't threaten or flirt. Oh, how long are you going to keep us waiting? Did you see anything? Shut up! Oh, so she's gonna keep her mouth shut. Oh. True. I think for now. How unfortunate. Here, I thought you might have been a useful source of intelligence. Don't say that if you don't mean it. With your whimsies. Oh my god. Yeah, just go. Honestly, I wonder if they would understand what the middle finger means. Trying to correct your behavior instead of hunting down the people who want to kill you for it. Do nothing. Yeah, get out of there. Yep. Yeah, just go. Whether they warm up to you or not, I don't know. Too bright to sleep. Is it a full moon? Yes, you should have been asleep. That sucks. The warm light brought some clarity to my thoughts. With how you were treated? They had to be this way. And at the same time, I don't want to adopt the more cold and ruthless values of this time just to fit in. Speaking of ruthless, considering the closest thing Nobunaga showed to an emotion was amusement at my struggles, he frightened me. I wouldn't doubt it. You offered to be a chatelaine. Oh, yes, you will. You're fine. Screaming quietly into my pillow. Weird sound outside your door. Not from the ceiling. But I didn't hear anything fall. I've already seen how well defended this place is. If it was an enemy spy, the guards would catch them. Then I looked up at my ceiling. Except that no one saw Sasuke come and go. Wait. Are we gonna be Ranmaru? That's right, because since that's Kennyo's underling, we get to see more of him! Yay! No working phone. No trust that someone would come if I screamed. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Yeah, get up and open the door. I'm going to think of the most frightening thing imaginable at this rate. It's no one? Pretty sure it's Ranmaru. Just me and a pleasantly cool night breeze. Ah! What'd you see? Yep, that was right! Oh my gosh! There he is! A figure in the darkness, he moved without a sound, like a cat or... enemy ninja. Well, Gone sadly didn't make it. Oh! Pull away! Only for him to grab me and pull me back. Hey, don't run. He met my eyes with his own big gray ones. He's so cute. He's not lying. I'm sorry. I'm Ranmaru Mourn. Oh, she does recognize him. She knows who he is. So wait, she's never officially met him, so this is so... She never officially met him in the prologue. Gosh, I'm famous? I've never heard anyone say that about me before. Oh, you're so cute. Me his page right now. Why not? You've seen her. But now you're putting out your feelers. Sorry, I've had a tense day. So I did shit to land by... Stop. What? I wasn't rude, You were the opposite, rude. Stiff and boring. Also, we pages don't need titles. Just call me Ranmaru. You have a bestie now. Besides Sasuke, you have now a bestie. Yay! Okay. Wait, why? What did you do? I'd run away. You chickened out?
これ以上私には近づくな。お前のためだ。
I failed. Are you sure you failed? Well... Yet I couldn't. Okay, it looks like you're about to cry. Yep. Hug this child, now! would have been paralyzed with fright. But I get why you would have run. Of course he saw you. He's playing dumb. Just don't ask me how I got there! Disappointment in death glare. His clothes dirty and singed. It clicked for me. You just now got back, didn't you? Your clothes are a mess. I know. I was hiding out in the forest before I finally decided to come back here. It's shameful to see Nobunaga-sama like this. And I have no excuse for what I did, but I needed to apologize, at least. You may kill me for it, but I came here ready for that fate. No, you can't let him do that! But I failed. If he asks me to die or decides to do it himself, there's nothing I can say. Given what I've seen of him, he'll do it and smile when it's over. Yeah, I don't think that's really true. That's depressing. But if you don't value your own life, how are you supposed to do the things you've sworn to do? Why is death the solution here? I've got to get going now. Wait! Lady Kimiko had took Ranmu's hand in mine. Let me go with you to see him. But he's alive. Ranmu shouldn't die just because he wasn't the one to save him. I'm not in a hurry to talk to Nobunaga again. He might kill both of us, but in my mind, you committed no wrong, and I won't send an innocent off to their death. Fair warning, my showing up there with you may not help your case, but if you're okay with it, let me accompany you. You would do that? His eyes widened before his expression shifted into a strangely fond smile. You're a lot like my favorite person. Who's that? Not Nobunaga, I hope. He laughed into the wind. Not exactly. Is he talking about Kennyo? Anyway, thanks. The truth is, I was really afraid to go there on my own. And now you don't have to. Except, where are we going to find him? I don't think I've seen his room yet. You'll want to look up. He stays in the Tenshu, short for Master of Heaven. It's the highest level of the castle. So what you're saying is, I gotta climb a lot of stairs. Yay. The tallest, most intimidating part of the castle. This is definitely Nobunaga's room. I was afraid he'd be asleep, but to my surprise, he was still awake, and allowed us both in to see him. He reclined on an old medieval armrest, leaving the two of us to bathe in the sharp gaze of those cold, red eyes. Why did you return, Ranbaru? I returned to apologize for the inexcusable act of leaving your side at Hanuji. If my presence is death, I accept it gladly. Do you now? Nobunaga didn't bat an eyelash when he saw Ranmu had come back. More angry than surprised, maybe? And why are you here, Kimiko? He fixed me with the same glacial look that frightened me this afternoon. Oh God, my voice is quaking. Pull it together! Psyching myself up for this, I met his eyes. No, I've only known Ranmu for a short time. I can't stand by and let him be punished this way. I don't have any bargaining power, and I don't have Nobunaga's respect. If worst comes to worst, I can at least create a ruckus and give Ranmu a few seconds to escape, maybe. You have come to beg for leniency on his behalf? Yes. His gaze returned to Ranmu. What would you do if I were to accept your apology and show you leniency? I would be honored if I could resume to work as your page, my lord. Silence fell over the room. Nobunaga seemed used to that tense quiet to judge the truth of Ranmu's words. Please believe him. The cold night wind from the open screens didn't bite it half as hard as the empty second that passed. I will now pass judgment on you. Okay, we're back with part 2 of chapter 1. Ranmu, I will now pass judgment on you. Oh! You're doing work as my page. I thought he was going to kill the kid, and then Kimiko would be like, I'll buy you time to get out of here, and then he's like, no, come with me, and off they run off the forest where they would meet Kennyo. Never mind. I let out the breath I've been holding. You're allowing me to return? Why? Was that not your request? Yes, but I didn't think you'd allow it. Ranmu and I shared in our surprise. I caught Nobunaga looking at me before he spoke with that same indifferent tone. You came to see me with Kimiko close at your side, having known her for less than half a watch. Your talent for capturing the hearts of strangers is a gift. Killing you would be a waste. That smile. Oh, stab you in the heart with the cuteness. Thank you, my lord. Yes, thank goodness. Though we were past the worst of it, I was still shaking. And again, maybe that was me, anticipating Nobunaga's next words. Make no mistake, I am sparing you only as a useful tool for my cause. I think I have too much going on, that's why there's no music. Or maybe it's just... usually there should be music. If you turn against me, I will kill you. There was no question that he meant it. Something tells me most of the people of Azuchi are gonna be dicks. Most of them. Not all of them. Or maybe it's just because it's the first day. Do you understand? Yes, my lord. Ranmu bowed his head to the floor. He said nothing about Ranmu's loyalty or bravery for coming back here, just that he's sparing a useful tool. Lies. I know they've got their reasons, but I can't see eye to eye with these people, especially Nobunaga. So I guess she's put off by all of them, except Ranmu. Dread and distaste for him settled low and heavy in my stomach. The next day. There's the music. didn't like him, but keeping his castle running was my job now. I thought I was getting off easy when they told me that to sort letters, but some of this old cursive is illegible. At least I finished. I'll need to get better at reading it, though. Meanwhile, Ramu was waiting for me in the audience hall. I was on my way when... A woman! I heard a girlish call from down the hall. That voice was so honeyed you could spread it on a loaf of bread. It did give me an idea where I might find Ranmu, though. Lo and behold, I followed the voice and there found Ranmu surrounded by maids. I guess he's popular with the girls. Like with Hideyoshi is.
We're so glad you made it back safely.
We were all so worried about you. Thank you, everyone. Now that I'm back, I'm planning to work harder than ever. Oh. I'm certain he's a page, but looking at this, you wouldn't be wrong to think Ranmu was a famous pop star or influencer. If the people of this time period had smartphones, they'd be pulling them out to snap pictures with him. They'd settled for stopping him every few seconds to ooh and ah over him. I see what Nobunaga meant yesterday about Ranmu's talent. He slips easily into any conversation while making you feel like you're the star. I stood back as he did his thing. Someone's looking right at home. I bet it's Mitsuhide. Oh, come on, load. It was a jovial insouciant voice. Oh, never mind. I was completely and totally wrong. Masamune and Yasu. I turned around expecting to see Masume's silly eyes on me and get another earful of bitterness from Yasu. But they came and stood next to me, both more relaxed than yesterday. She can remember names. I didn't have much hope for her, but that puts her above a certain person, at least. Mitsunari! Thanks. Of course I can remember names. Forgive the lad, Kimiko. He sounds like he's got a bitter tongue, but it's the only way he knows how to speak. Bitter tongue, more like a stick up his ass. Is that so? These two seemed ready to jump down my throat at council, but today they're almost friendly? Probably because it was at the council and things were just, you know, after what happened. And over there is someone that didn't need to come home. It was a lot quieter without the constant fawning. The wee lad brings a healthy spirit to the place, and conversation's good for the mood. I need to introduce this. I need to introduce this game to a friend because Masamune gives me vibes of another character that she is like, she would be like, she like simps for. Dragon and Charlin. Says someone who never stops talking. So Ranmu was always attracted that much attention? I thought this was a special occasion since he's been missing for 2 days. The maids love him, and I'm sure you can see why. And the other warriors treat him like their kid brother. Pretty sure he's... I wonder how old this kid is. In any case, Ranwu's not lacking for attention. If you've talked to him, you've probably seen his charms for yourself. Indeed I have. Yeah, he's really sweet. I could tell you that yesterday that whatever his situation, he's a good person. It's more than sweetness. What do you mean? Everyone trusts him. Whatever task he gets, he completes with time to spare. A hard worker, then? With his good looks, he could float by in life with his gift of the gab, but Ranwu really puts in the effort? He's responsible. That's not something that's easy to teach people. Ranwu's family, if they were still around, had a lot to be proud of. Creating Japan's first pop star, for one thing. What's going on? You aren't talking about little old me, are you? I would not say any of these things. I would have initially said maybe. Yes. Who did? You wanna know? But really, I'm not that charming. It makes me happy to hear you say that, though. Pretty sure this is a mask, if I recall. If anyone's ever read his birthday story. Really? He's gonna teach Kimiko? Nice. Better than Hideyoshi right now. In fact, Hideyoshi seemed to have endless trust and faith. Which is good, because that makes up for the zero trust and faith he has in me. Are we sure that's a good idea? Oh! Ye of little faith! Of course it is. I could teach Lady Kimiko everything she needs to know, right? Right. Just then, he seemed to recall something and he reached into his robes. Oh yeah, I meant to give this to you. What? Yay, double points! He handed me the object. I looked at it. A bell? It was a tiny bell, a little worn from age, but something about the warm feeling it in my hand told me it had been cherished. If you ever find yourself in trouble, ring this bell and I'll fly to your side. What if you're really far away? A cute little wink. I held the bell by the loop cord and gave it a test ring. It sounded with a clear and beautiful chime. It has a soft, relaxing sound. Okay, negative Nelly. I'll always be able to hear this bell ringing. What if the lass is inside the castle and you're outside? Of course they're questioning her. I'll still hear it. Maybe he trained his ears to hear certain sounds. It is possible to do that. I mean, I've learned. I've learned to pick up certain sounds whenever I was like in marching band. Like in high school. Yes, trust him for now. Like you did me a solid, I'll do you a solid. Thanks, I'll remember to use it. Great, I've got another errand to do, so sadly, I've got to get going. Meanwhile, this is also for you. Is this a map? With the map and the money I'd been given, I set out into town. It's so bustling for a 15th century city. Fortunately, the street layout is pretty simple. I think I'll be able to remember it. I recalled the conversation before I'd left. Yep, you'll use this to learn your way around the city. So, instead of her, instead of her wandering aimlessly or being escorted, she gets a map. Good boy. Is that my next job? Uh-huh. You see, Lord Masamune-sama and the others live in the vassal quarters in the city. You don't want to get lost when you're bringing the things to them, right? Good point. He actually has a good point. I wish I could go with you. Will you be alright on your own? I should be fine. It's a good map, so I don't see myself getting lost. And if I'm going to spend 3 months here, I absolutely need to be able to navigate the city on my own. Take this so you don't get hungry either. Either. Yay! Masamune's cooking! Here, hands out. It is only to have a heavy pouch deposited into my hands. Oh wait, never mind. It's money. Hold on, isn't this a lot of money? It's a big city, you can tire yourself out easily walking it. Don't be sparing if you need to stop at a tea house for rest and refreshments. Gosh, you're generous. Yeah, we don't want to learn you passed out somewhere in the city. I don't want that either, and you also don't want somebody to rob you. Thank you. With this, I don't think that'll be a worry. Right. When my stomach started to growl, I bought myself some tea and delicious dumplings, Masamune's treat. The Zuchi's bigger than I thought. Too big to see in one day, but I'd say I've seen a good half of the city. I checked my map. I'm not used to reading pen and paper maps, but this is pretty detailed. Did Ranmaru make this himself? Probably. I assume so, since shops were marked with notes like really yummy and gave me extras. That's cute. He may be the Sengoku's first pop star, but never think he didn't earn it with hard work. I'm ready to put in some hard work too. I think I'll add my own notes to Ranmaru's. Before leaving, I took my notebook and pen from my safely hidden purse and put them in my non-anachronistic pouch. I sketched a copy of Ranmaru's map, making it with my own points of interest. Now I can return to the original to him, while still having a backup. Twirling my pen in my hands, I looked up to notice how late it had gotten. Time to get back before it gets dark. Yes, please do, or you might. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! A man's groan. Except it had a sickly, desperate, fading quality to it I wasn't used to hearing. I felt a chill. Where was it? That alley? No, don't look! I didn't see anyone nearby, not that it was easy to see in the light of early twilight. My heart was pounding so hard and my whole chest was shaking. I heard a tense, buzzing whine in the back of my head. Buzzing whine? I should stay away. I want to stay away. I want to just go back to the castle. But what if doing that means leaving whoever that was to die? How could I stand up for Ramu, yet turn my back on this person? Oh, boy. Something tells me you're gonna finally run into Kennyo. Bolstering my courage, I pushed myself toward the alley. It was dim in the low light, but there was a certain pungent smell from within that told me my fears were coming true. As my eyes adjusted, I saw there's more than one. The remains of two uniformed men sprawled on the ground in uncomfortable-looking, unnatural positions. What? I've never seen someone be stabbed like, oh god, I can't breathe. My teeth were rattling so hard they hurt. I couldn't stop myself from shaking. I fell to my knees. From the depths, a figure moved. Oh no. A figure moved. He was tall, royal gold shining through the onyx card shadows that fell upon him. Yep, there he is! Oh, did you kill those men? I recognized him in the same darkness where we first met, though the sword he held was unfamiliar to my eyes. You're Kennyo? But he was in the forests outside Hanoji. How did he... You know my name. Wait. Kennyo looked me over with dark eyes that let in no more light when they widened. I recognize you now. A bead of red blood slipped down the edge of his thin blade and onto his hand, leaving a trail behind it. I don't know how I found my voice, my insides twisted up, in fear as they were, but somehow I spoke. What happened here? Oh, one more! Can you not tell? It was a fight, a distasteful one. For I cannot abide any servant of the Oda to live after seeing my face. Oh shit! Is he gonna kill her? Oh shit! Oh shit! So, I put an end to them. Did they attack him and he... Kennyo was definitely the one who... I glanced back at the bodies briefly and immediately regretted it, my stomach lurching, my mind recoiling in horror. Why did you have to do that? You're a monk. The scar on his face seemed to twist and writhe in pain, though Kennyo sneered. How did he get a scar like that anyway? All creatures in heaven and earth are capable of taking a life. Did you think me being a monk made me any different? We of strong faith have been forced into the fight as well in this age of chaos. We sneak into our enemy's citadels, we lie to gather information, and we take up arms to kill those who would kill us. My fellow brethren have all done this. But I thought I was coming to grips with this time period and the warlords who ruled it. The horrors of this era went beyond them. The violence infected everyone. I felt like I was drowning in it. I don't know how to survive here. Where's your bell? If even Kennyo and the rest of his order learned to kill so easily, how am I supposed to survive? I was chilled to the bone. Kennyo fixed me with an equally cold look. I have answered your question. Now, you will answer mine. Oh crap, what's he gonna ask her? He gave his sword a quick, violent shake, flinging the blood off. Oh shit. Its gleaming tip was now pointed at me. Kennyo stood towering above me, holding my life in his hands. Tell me how you managed to sneak into Hanoji that night. Why did you save Nobunaga? How did you know I am the one asking the questions? He could kill me before I even got to my feet. Running was not an option. Did I have any options? I'd faced so much fear here, yet now my mind was blank. I don't know how he's connected to Hanoji or Nobunaga, but he doesn't seem to like him very much. You think? I have some issues there too. But if he does hate Nobunaga, would he believe me after I saved Nobunaga's life? Furthermore, regardless of my feelings on the Conqueror, I was under his protection. Which I should not tell Kennyo. How am I supposed to explain everything without revealing who I am? Unless I actually tell him everything. He wanted to know how I snuck into Hanoji that night. I could answer him easily without aligning myself with any side. I just have to tell him the truth. Wow! Right from the get-go? How is he gonna react? Oh boy, how is he gonna... Is he gonna believe her? I'm not originally from this time period. I come from 500 years in your future. I accidentally traveled through time to get here. But I had no idea I'd end up at Hanoji, and I had no idea who Nobunaga was. My saving him was coincidence. His dark eyes narrowed, considering my statement, and he said to me, "You would rather die than tell me the truth?" He didn't believe me. Kennyo lifted his sword up, ready to bring it down again. Panicking, I shoved my hand in my pouch. It's the truth. Look at this. Wait, what do you show her? No, I don't want to see that. I'm looking away. We'll see you all in the next chapter.